maximum!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cartoon mistakes spotted by fans.
I've downloaded a Paris guidebook onto my handheld. I don't want to miss any sights.
Trouble is, while you're checking it, you miss them anyway.
For this list, we'll be looking at some of the biggest mistakes with animation or continuity in TV shows that were discovered by the audience. What's the worst made animated show of all time? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 10, Double Mikey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's better than one Michelangelo? Well, how about two? In the episode Turtles of the Jungle, the ninja reptiles have to deal with Professor Willard W. Willard's molecular intensifier.
Stand back, Jocko, this could be dangerous. Now, keep your eye on that tiny plant.
He ends up accidentally using the device on his pet monkey Jocko. After the primate grows huge, the turtles try to stop the big ape from destroying the city by leaping onto his leg.
That's Jocko, the professor's pet monkey.
I sure hope he's house-trained.
When the giant ape removes Michelangelo, the turtle somehow managed to leave a copy of himself on Jocko's leg.
I say we jump him.
We don't remember the professor's machine also having the ability to create clones of the heroes. Number 9, a very convenient wall. What's new, Scooby-Doo? In Ready to Scare, the gang helps Daphne figure out what happens to her cousin in Paris, France.
Excuse me, you said Danica's abducted?
And just who are you?
Daphne Blake, Danica's cousin.
They eventually end up following a suspicious trail on the street towards the sewers. When Fred, Velma, and Daphne go into the gross muck, they decide to change shoes.
Okay, split up time. Daphne, Velma, and I will follow the limestone tracks into the sewer. Shaggy and Scooby check out the Notre Dame gargoyle that's missing.
But it's much easier for one member of the trio. Without warning, a small wall that's perfect for perching on when changing footwear magically appears despite not being in any previous shots.
Into the manhole.
Wallowing galoshes. Never leave home without them.
The red-headed sleuth soon uses it to sit on and change. While it's great for Daphne, it's pretty awkward that Parisians now have to deal with a random magic wall in the street. Number 8, Color Switch, The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. During its brief one-season run, this plumber-themed show became known for its trippy and often inconsistent animation.
Listen up, you reptiles! The Koopa family meeting will come to order.
It all got off to a rough start with the sneaky lion-cheating giant ninja Koopa's pilot episode. At different points, Luigi's color palette switches between his traditional green to Mario's red.
Oh, this is horrible!
Another Nintendo property that got a show with an awkward pilot was The Legend of Zelda.
I'd like to know one good reason why I even stay here.
The episode The Ringer has a trapdoor that keeps changing position in Link's bedroom. One moment it's to the side, then it's suddenly in the middle of the room. We hope the hero of Hyrule doesn't fall in because the door moves so much.
Okay, that's better. That's how I like to start a morning.
Number 7, Unseemly Siblings, Invader Zim. Dib and Gaz don't exactly have a close or stable sibling relationship in Invader Zim.
You sure you're not feeling super somehow?
I have a super horrible taste in my mouth.
If they're not setting creepy security robots to go after the other, they might be practicing magic on each other. In the episode Gaz, Taster of Pork, a spell Dib cast makes his sister only able to taste pork in every food.
Have to eat. Must find something that doesn't taste like pig intestine.
After she threatens him to fix it, the two walk back to their house to see their father, Professor Membrane. But the two oddly appear to be holding hands on their walk there. Anyone who's familiar with their tension-filled relationship would know that they would never get that close. According to reports, the show's creator, Jonan Vasquez, admitted it was an animation mistake.
There are no curses, son! There must be a scientific explanation!
Number 6, Gnome Problems, all grown up. When our favorite toddlers turn into preteens, they have to deal with more complex issues than they are used to.
Haven't you heard the rumors? Kids with bad scores end up on the bottom of the food chain.
In the Thief Encounter episode, Tommy has been coping really bad with studying with some big exams. The stress even causes him to sleep still from his neighbor's gardens. But that problem also leads to a big issue with the continuity. At the start of the episode, Betty DeVille asks Dill and Tommy if they've seen her missing garden gnome Rufus.
You boys seen Rufus anywhere? Who's Rufus?
That implied that Tommy had already started his sleep thieving, but he didn't find out about the exam that would have caused this bad habit until after the opening. If the writers didn't mess up, Betty has to worry about a thief that looks just like Tommy.
I'm sure Rufus will call if he's in trouble.
Number 5, Fly Away, Dexter's Laboratory. Have you ever become so impressed watching musicians perform that you've flown off into the sky?
By my calculations, Father, chubby cheese does not equal fun.
Apparently, that unlikely event can happen in the world of Dexter's Laboratory. The segment Chubby Cheese features a performance set at a kids-oriented restaurant. When the number finishes, a large portion of the audience applauds and suddenly flies off.
Stinking hunk of monster, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stinking hunk of monster, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stinking hunk of grape ape.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We assume they return to their home planet like Poochie and the Simpsons.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Apparently, this error happened due to a miscommunication between the storyboard artist for Dexter's Laboratory and the Korean animators. The storyboard said the audience was meant to take off, as in leave, after the performance, but the artist interpreted it as flying. This miscommunication led to a hilarious Chubby Cheese mistake.
Now, Dexter, I know we're having fun tonight, but you need to be more responsible.
Number 4, Attack of the Turkey, Bob's Burgers. While celebrating Thanksgiving in the episode Dawn of the Peck, Linda and the kids go off to the Turktacular Turkey Town Festival.
All right, come on. Don't want to be late for the Turktacular Turkey Town Festival and Turkey Trot. Yay!
One event features the Turkey Trot, which is similar to Spain's Running of the Bulls, just with the feathered creatures instead. But it all goes sideways fast. Mr. Fish Odor and his equally eccentric brother Felix soon start running with the crowd to escape the birds. Although they think they're in major trouble, it's nothing compared to a person in a crowd that is much closer to a turkey than he should be. The fowl appears to be coming out of a portal in the man's face. It turns out that it's not even safe to be a spectator for this Thanksgiving event.
Oh, I'm sorry I let you down again by buying a bunch of dangerous birds that...
Number 3, Armageddon, SpongeBob SquarePants. After SpongeBob upsets his neighbor, he spirals and starts believing that he's abnormal.
What's wrong with me? I need to understand normal!
In order to address this issue, he gets a video called How to Be Normal for Beginners to learn how to fit in. But when SpongeBob looks at the cover, he's missing his left arm. This actually seems to be a regular problem for SpongeBob.
Show me what you got at Glove World.
Okay, here's my glove light.
After visiting Glove World in the Rock Bottom episode, he somehow gets his glove hat behind his eyes. When SpongeBob goes to get on the bus, his right arm has disappeared before it reappears as he starts walking. This is really alarming. Huh? Yeah, we regret that.
Whatever. I know you're just waiting to say something stupid.
Number 2, Back to the Wrong Future, The Fairly Odd Parents. Ever since Doc and Marty time traveled during the 1985 set Back to the Future, many properties have referenced the movie.
And with the Crocker Tracker, we'll be able to track Crocker down no matter what time period we're in.
The Fairly Odd Parents episode, The Secret Origin of Denzel Crocker, is no exception. As Timmy, Wanda, and Cosmo use the time scooter to look into Crocker's past, they eventually go to Dimsdale University. They even see the iconic DeLorean take off. However, Timmy traveled back to 1982. That was 3 years before Doc got the DeLorean working.
To the 80s!
Admittedly, Marty and Doc could have easily had other time shenanigans that we didn't see in the movie trilogy. But we're guessing the show really wanted to make the reference and ignored that the dates don't match up.
I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Piano Lies, The Simpsons. Animating musical instruments is really hard. You have to match the sound to how it's played, which takes so much effort. Thanks to the YouTube channel Amos Dog Music, we know a few piano scenes in The Simpsons don't measure up. Firstly, in the episode Lisa vs. Malibu Stacy, Homer plays with the giant stepping keyboard in a store.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. Rock, 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 rock. We're on the rock, go on the rock.
Amos Doll Music plays the notes Homer touches and shows the sound he produces is vastly different from what we hear. Additionally, in Bart Sells His Soul, the church's organist is tricked into performing In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida by Iron Butterfly, but the notes she touches don't match at all. We guess everyone in Springfield needs more piano lessons.
I know one of you is responsible for this.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.